all began in my early 20s. I was on the fast track of finding myself, and along the way I met many people on the same path. With a love of music, we became tight as thieves, yet my story wouldn't have started had I not been drugged to a show on June 13th, 2008. It started with a crush, not expecting much from my first local music experience, and only being 20 years old. I clung to my person, the only person I knew, Tina. The lights dim, and there he was, my first love. How could he know? While drumming, he had stole my heart. I had convinced the bartender I was 21, and with some liquid courage, I was introduced, and that's all she wrote. With a shared love of music, we did everything together. We were almost always accompanied by the rest of the band and their girlfriends. We lived in the moment, spending most of our nights at shows. We became a family. The 1819 cult, as some people called us, behind our backs. We didn't care. We loved it. We loved us. We were in the heart of the music community, spending our days alongside musicians making a name for themselves. We were young and reckless, and with that came partying. I mean, so much partying. We lived on 2 to 3 hours of sleep, yet none of us complained. We were making memories. Although none of us had much money, we'd somehow manage to still go out and have a hell of a time. We became inseparable. As much as we loved hanging out with our group, we also needed us time, so we dedicated Sundays as our days. For over 4 years, we kept our sacred movie Sundays. They became our days to think about while he was on tour. The miles between us seemed to get further and further. The distance really started to wear on us. Tour that used to be for a week or two became months. Our Sundays together were replaced with emails and late-night phone calls. I found myself holding on to the memories of him. But in the end, it wasn't enough. Looking back with fondness, although we didn't work out, I'll always value the memories.